I didn't figure the well water could dry up. This is terrible.
Right now, we're barely getting enough to make anything at all. Why don't we look into using filtered tap water instead? Tap water ain't that bad these days. Think about it.
Thanks, Chief, I will. I know I need to make a decision about this soon, but I...
What's wrong? Is the well drying up?
Oh, hey. Morning, Taro. Yeah, well's going dry.
But what makes that happen?
In this case, probably something changing down by Kamewa.
Oh. You mean like them building that plant?
Yeah. I'm thinking it must have disturbed the flow of the water somehow. We're in trouble. Big time. I mean, for us sake brewers, fresh water is our lifeblood.
Kay.
Yes, sir.
You got a minute to spare?
I'm Suzuki from the Prefectural Public Relations Department. I'm here to find out a bit more about the people of Sweden.
He'll be visiting from time to time to ask us some questions.
My name's Kei Yakushi. I'm the master brewer here. We're actually just about to start things up again.
So, I guess the master brewer oversees the whole process, huh? Wow. Gotta pardon me for saying so, but I'm surprised you're so young.
Well, to tell you the truth, I really don't have much experience. Only reason I have this job is because I started apprenticing under my grandfather as soon as I graduated from middle school.
Her grandfather was our old master brewer. He was beginning to have health problems, so when it looked like she might have a knack for it, he started showing her the ropes.
Oh.
No,
Taro, you're going to be late.
Oh. See you later.
That's your son, huh? I imagine he'll be taking over one day.
That's for him to decide. He's still young, after all.
Here.
What's up? Those ninth graders beat you up, didn't they? Huh? Oh, no, it was nothing. Well, you should probably stay out of this.
Oh, I'd love to. But I'm afraid it might be a bit late for that now.
Around this time last year, I joined the photography club, or tried to at least. I quit right away. I caught one of those ninth graders smoking in the dark room.
So did you tell the teacher?
No, I didn't, but he thought I did anyway.
Well, always little stuff like that starts it. Hate to break it to you, Michio, but you're a bully magnet.
Are you trying to say you got picked on back in Tokyo?
Hey, city boy.
Get over here. Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Is he okay? Oh. Makoto!
Wow, guys. You really love picking on 8th graders, don't you?
What are you smiling about, punk? Think this is a joke?
Still haven't learned your lesson now, have you?
But if you give us a little donation, we might let it slide.
Weapon select?
What the hell was that, you little shit?
Makoto?
It's that Ogami kid.
Come on, let's go. Who knows what that freak's gonna do?
Well, I'm not complaining. That'll probably keep him off our backs for a while.
Yeah, I hope so.
Masayuki, it looked like you tried to use the weapon from your game.
Yep. Looks like it doesn't work in the real world, though.
What are you talking about?
Just a video game. I lied. We were talking about soul traveling.
Huh? Soul traveling?
Taro?
Do you think that thing at the pachinko parlor's really gone for good?
Is he talking about the ghost?
You saw what I did to him.
Then I guess there's nothing left for me to be afraid of. But I had so much hate. I was so mad at him, I turned into that thing.
Emotions such as fear and hate originate in the same region of the brain. Of course, I have told you this before, haven't I?
The amygdala.
Since I've met you, I've seen you overcome a great deal of fear, Taro. However, what happened to you 11 years ago is not something that will just go away.
I know it doesn't do me any good to keep hating someone who's been dead for all these years. But still,
Forgive me. This has become a bit of a habit lately. Supposedly, if you keep tapping certain spots, such as your forehead or under your throat, you can gradually alleviate your phobias over time.
So it's different from EMDR?
Yes, it's called TFT, or thought field therapy. Think of them as pressure points, or even acupuncture meridians, like in Chinese medicine. It was created by an American psychologist named Roger Callahan. He has some rather interesting ideas, I'd say. In this case, psychological fear isn't viewed as something existing within the amygdala, but as something you can draw out and tune into, a sort of thought energy field. Of course, each case is different, but TFT generally produces extremely fast results, sometimes in cases where traditional practices fail. According to Callahan, this proves that the body can be prompted to heal itself by tapping its natural energy system. Of course, thought fields are invisible, but they function as sort of an abstract platform for the source of your psychological trauma. In your case, Taro, it's possible that a physical location linked to the trauma was an additional factor. A British biologist, Rupert Sheldrake, had a different belief. He put it this way. If you look at the images on a TV, they come from a broadcasting station, not from within the TV itself. In the same way, memories are not just a part of the brain.
Huh?
I don't personally subscribe to that way of thinking, but I suppose there's always more than one way to look at things.
Dr. Hirata, did something scary happen to you too?
Go back to 8,000.
Why were you waiting for me?
No particular reason, I guess. I'm in no rush to get home. Nothing to do but play games anyway. Did you see the look on Michio's face when I started talking about soul traveling? Man, that cracked me up. Still, he handled it a lot better than most people would.
Maybe we should try to keep that stuff to ourselves, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so. But don't worry about Michio. He's different. He's a good guy. Taught me a lot about this town. Besides, he's into that stuff. Taro, are you still upset about turning into that monster thing?
Not upset, really.
Ah, man. I still wish there was someone who could tell us this stuff. About the hidden realm and everything. Maybe we could try Kamewa Shrine. What? Is something wrong? You afraid the priest out there might cut our hair again?
Huh? No, that isn't it at all. You're right, he might know something. Anybody home?
Come on, guys. I'm just a priest at a tiny little temple. That doesn't mean I'm psychic or anything, okay? Why don't you go talk to Agami's granny?
Guess coming here was a mistake.
Before I took over here, I was an assistant professor at a university in Tokyo. I taught anthropology. So at least, from an academic standpoint, I might be some help. Anyway, soul traveling, was it? I'm afraid I don't know much about out-of-body experiences.
What exactly is the hidden realm? Is it maybe like heaven or hell or that sort of thing?
Well, not really. In my line of work, we would call something like that the afterlife. But this isn't an issue of life and afterlife, but rather what can and can't be seen. In other words, the visible realm is our regular world, and the hidden realm is the realm of the unfathomable. And by unfathomable, I mean all of the things that are unknown to ordinary living humans. For example, our ancestors used to think that this mountain we're standing on right now was a kind of hidden realm too. They wouldn't even set foot here. It belonged to the gods. But times have changed. Now they've gone and built that big ugly bioplant or whatever up there. Now there's no more mystery to this place anymore.
That's not all. Now the well back at our place is starting to dry up. It must be the plant. Well, that's what everyone's saying, at least.
For real?
That sounds like a good possibility, at least. But that's only natural. After all, human civilization only thrives through the destruction of nature.
Oh yeah, like global warming, right? Good point. Man can't survive without burning tons of fossil fuels, now can he?
Hold on a sec. No one can deny that the global climate is changing. But you know, carbon dioxide from fossil fuel consumption might not be the real culprit here. See, there's never been any conclusive evidence to support that claim.
Huh? Wow, really?
Well, the whole carbon dioxide theory was actually cooked up by advocates of nuclear power.
Nuclear power?
Yeah, because it doesn't produce CO2. Get it?
Yeah, but it does produce other stuff. So are you saying it's okay for us humans to destroy nature all we want? Sorry, but I don't buy that.
Well, we're talking about a matter of degree here. Now, when we think of nature, we think of the green places near our homes, not things like faraway forests or plains untouched by human hands. The environment is something that's always changing, and not always in a bad way. Before the Tokyo area was inhabited, it was nothing but brush. You know, it wasn't exactly overflowing with ecodiversity. When humans cultivated the land, our waste products enriched the soil with organic matter, creating a habitat that nurtured all sorts of insects, animals, and ecosystems.
sorry, doing post.
Huh? Look at you, Taro! You're as red as a beet! You bad boy! You sure do like 'em young, don't you?
No way, you got it all wrong!
You animal!
Hi, Taro. Come on in. I still can't let you inside the brewing chamber, but this is just the yeast room, so it's not a problem.
Oh, wow.
I just love watching the yeast fungus grow. I know that sounds weird, but I do. Of course, they're too small to see, but millions of tiny little organisms are being born in there. It's like I can feel their power.
When I think about it that way, it makes me kind of sick to my stomach, you know?
Then maybe you should think about something else.
I can't see them, but millions of tiny creatures are being born. And that means that in their place, millions of creatures must be dying too.
You know, Taro, I don't think you're destined to take over this place.
Huh? How come?
Just something I was thinking.
Experts say this is a disaster of unprecedented proportions. Authorities are calling for aid from all over the world. Next, unusual weather patterns are persisting worldwide. We'll take a look at the wildfires raging across the west coast of the United States.
Nothing beats a little drink while you're moonbathing, right? Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so it's you.
Oh, hi. Brought me a beer, huh?
I hear you've been wandering the mountains for quite some time now, haven't you?
That's right. But I was born and raised in a little port town over in Chiba.
Oh, I see. Just a vagrant after all.
You're a rude one, ain't you? I prefer to be called a traveler, thank you. Get over here where it's warm. We'll catch your death of cold.
Right. Huh?
Huh?
I'll be damned. Wish I'd known I could do this sooner. So this is how the hidden world works, huh? No wonder. My dad used to do this too.
I ain't the only visitor here. On the mountainside, I mean.
Huh? What kind of visitors?
Some that are like me, and some that ain't like me at all. Anyway, it ain't no surprise, really. You probably figured it out. Something big's about to happen on this here mountain, so all kinds of folks are starting to show up.
What do you mean, something big?
Can't say. You're a priest, ain't you? You probably know more than I do.
As far as I know, there's nothing special about this place, if that's what you're asking. Just your regular old Japanese mountain village. No weird legends or anything.
Is that Taro? Oh, look at that. Transforming again, huh? And here I thought he was scared.
Hey, Ichi. You haven't seen anything weird since that priest took care of you, right? I guess that means the cursed or whatever must be gone.
It better be. Especially after he cut my hair. That shit ain't funny, man. Jeez.
see me?
Yo!
Whoa, what's wrong, Eiichi? You see something weird? Oh, come on. There's nothing out there. Eiichi? Eiichi!